section of your awning. I'd like to welcome you to the interior portion on your brand new BTuring cruiser. In this portion we'll be talking about the interior use, function, and maintenance. Our goal is to educate you on how to get the most out of your time in your motorhome, whether it be driving or camping. So let's begin with the cockpit area. This is the area that you'll actually be driving in. We'll talk about it from the left to the right. Here we have your power mirror controls for the left mirror or the right mirror, down, up, left, or right. Center means it's neutral and none of them can be adjusted. On the top we have your heated mirror control switch, which is simply marked on or off, and that's your exterior mirror control. This is your headlight control, also your brightness and dim for your dash. Your distance monitor on the back end for backing up. So it tells you how close or how far away from an object you are and gives you something a little extra to protect yourself when bagging up at home or putting it into a tight space. From there, we'll go ahead and we'll flip down our sun visor. And in the sun visors, you have your backup monitor, which you can power on or comes on automatically with your the reverse signal from your transmission, and you can adjust your brightness level so you can see it. As you can see, you're actually looking at me through the visor on the monitor system. You'll notice it's a nice color. You can see me from back there. This is a safety system, so yes, you can leave it on while you're watching, going down the road. Make sure you can keep an eye on your tow vehicle if you happen to be towing something. Very, very nice feature to have on your coach. One safety precaution I give is this is something that is just to help you replace your rear view mirror. It's not something you want to be staring in while you're driving down the road, but it does give you opportunity to see what's behind you in a nice clear fashion, or to be able to watch your tow vehicle as you're rolling down the road. This is your backup monitor system. From here you have your standard turn signal stalk for left or right turn, as well as your high beam controls and your wiper controls. Below there you have your tilt control. Simply pull back and release when you get to the point where you're comfortable, and then you're ready to drive. On top you have your emergency flasher in case you have to pull over to the side for some reason to take a cell phone call or whatever it might be. You have your gear shift stalk, and on the end is your overdrive on and off button. I recommend leaving it on at all times unless you're climbing a mountain. In front of you in the Ford Clearview area you have your full instrumentation cluster with your oil pressure, fuel levels, tachometer, speedometer, water temperature, and battery level, as well as your choice for your miles traveled, your odometer, or your trip indicator, which is just simply activated by your little button here. On the right side you have your ignition switch. On the face of your steering wheel you have your cruise control controls, off and on button for the cruise control, your coast, set or accelerate depending upon what you're needing to do, as well as your resume button if you happen to hit the brake and need to recontinue your cruise control there. If you have additional 12-volt things that you want to run, you have a spare for whatever it might be, whether it's a cell phone charger, whatever it takes that you might need to charge. We'll go ahead and put the cover back on. You have your cigarette lighter, your dash air conditioning controls, which simply manipulate with your hand. Here you have your fan controls for your interior dash air conditioning and heater that goes from low to high and back to low. You have your temperature control, blue meaning cold or cool, red meaning warm or hot, and it's just simply a twist adjust. Set it where you need to be. From here you have off, and you can go either to the floor, to a mix of air, up to your dash air or your dash defroster, or to vent, normal AC, or max AC, so that you have the controls there, very similar to what you would have in your automobile. At that point in time we now move down and you have your radio here, your on-off button, your CD insertion point. You have your controls for the ejecting of the CD, your volume control, your equalizer control or mute button. This is your reverse button for your tape player, your preset radio controls, your reverse or forward, rewind or fast forward for your cassette. Here's your tune. You have here CD, your band, weather band, or auxiliary if you happen to have a 6-disc changer that you want to add, or a 10-disc changer. All of these controls are self-contained. Here you have your cup holder area for cups for the driver or passenger, change holder, an additional place to drop your toll tickets or whatever may be, your ashtray, some additional storage for maps, and you've got a storage bin down here as well that just simply push down, open up, and then reclose again for things that you don't need but may have to access at some point in time. That's a basic overview of your front cockpit area and driving your coach. Hopefully this gives you the information that you need in order to facilitate ease in driving and control of your unit.